Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to share something really amazing I was led to. The other night I was praying and then I was thinking about the blood moon coming up November 19th. And I've heard a couple of people say it's the longest one in 1,000 years. So then it came into my mind about this documentary that I watched a while back called The Crucifixion Quake. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a documentary about this geologist that it took him 20 years to finally pinpoint the date of the crucifixion according to the timelines in the Bible and the Jewish calendar and the archaeologist, the evidence that he found, the geology in the Dead Sea. Um, so, April 3rd, 33 AD, that was the only date that matched everything. And so there's some unbelievers in the documentary. You just have to look over them if you watch it, but it's really good. And so if you Google uh, the date of the crucifixion, it'll tell you it was most likely April 3rd, 33 AD. So, and there was a blood moon. They found out on that day, the evening of the crucifixion. And they found evidence of an earthquake that day and a huge dust storm. So I was thinking about all the dreams that people's had about the blood moon, and there's a lot of them related to the rapture. So I looked for the next blood moon, which is May 15th, 2022, and there's nothing special about that one. You know, we have lunar eclipses a lot, but when one stands out, we really got to pay attention. And this one on the 19th stands out. So the one May 15th, that would be out of our timing for the fig tree generation. And it's also not in the fall time. So I'm thinking about this blood moon being the last one to fit people's dreams. And I had a dream. I shared it with you guys. I had it a long time ago where I saw a full moon and then I saw a sword spinning in front of it. And then I looked to the right and I saw an asteroid headed this way. Excuse me. So, a lot of people's dreamed about a full moon around the rapture, a blood moon around the rapture, and then I had a dream that war starts. And, you know, I shared about the fall leaves and how the four horsemen were about to ride. And that's World War III. So, and we're supposed to be in heaven right before World War III breaks out. I shared that word at the beginning of the year. So, I gotta put all this stuff together, is what I'm saying. This blood moon would be the only one that fits our timeline. The next one in May would be out of order. So, if you calculate April 3rd, 33 AD, you put that in the date calculator and you calculate to November 19th, 2021. You get these numbers. And then we're going to break these numbers down, what they mean, and put them together, and you get a beautiful message. So it's 726,335 days. It's 1,988 years, 7 months, and 17 days. And then I was like 1,988 years. I thought it was over 2,000 years, so I took the number of days and divided that by 360 biblical day year, and you get 2017, 2020, and 2014. The 2017 leads you to 2020, and the 2020 leads you to 2014, which is amazing because we had the Revelation 12 sign and the Great American Solar Eclipse in 2017, and then 2020 there was a disaster that came on the entire world, and then 2014 was the start of the 4 blood moon tetrads. But you don't have to do this to get this beautiful message. It just adds to it. You can just stick with the numbers that are here and you still get a really amazing message. But I felt like these numbers are supposed to be in this message. So you get, there's 103,762 weeks. There's 23,863 months. So I just added all those numbers together and got 22 because that number's too big to be in the Strongs. So I added them together, got 22. 22 leads you to 1062. And so most of you know what 726 means. To snatch away, caught up. It leads you to 1 Thessalonians, to be caught up in the air, to meet the Lord. 335 means shamelessness. It's talking about the ones that are shameless persistence, carrying out God's will with unembarrassed boldness and faith. I'm pretty much talking about people that are not ashamed of Jesus. And 1988 means master, teacher. In Hebrew it means hither. And then if you go to the 2017, it means to shine forth, give light to. 2020 means I dawn, I'm near commencing, about to begin. 2014 means I appear as of a light in the heavens. And the 103 means to sing, and it refers you to Revelation 5:9. They sang a new song. The 762 means unquenchable, and it leads you to Luke 3:17. His winnowing fork is in his hand to purge his threshing floor and to gather his wheat into his barn, but to the chaff unquenchable fire. But also, when I saw the word unquenchable, I just knew in my spirit it's also love, unquenchable love, which he demonstrated on the cross. And they said it's from Alpha. And then the 22 that leads you to 1062 is a marriage feast, a wedding ceremony. And the duration of the eclipse is 3 hours and 28 minutes. It means get ready to move quickly, need to go without delay. So let's put all this together and see what the message is. It says, Master, teacher, here to shine forth, give light to. I will pour upon you the light of divine truth. I dawn, am near commencing, about to begin. I appear as of a light in the heavens to snatch away those who are unashamed of me, to gather to a wedding feast, to sing a new song of unquenchable love from Alpha. I will gather my wheat into my barn, get ready to move quickly, need to go without delay. So, you guys that have been looking up numbers for years, you know what are the odds that you calculate from the crucifixion date to this blood moon, which looks like the last one that could fit our timeline, and you start breaking down the numbers, you know what the odds are that you would get a message like that. It's just incredible. So, if you change any of the numbers of the date, like if you calculate a different date, you're going to alter this message a little bit. But if you go a week out from November 19th or more, it really changes this message. And if you go to the blood moon next year in May, you don't get any message, like not even close to this. So I just thought this was amazing. And also, I had a dream I shared with you guys about, this was like over a decade ago. And in the dream, I was saying the Chinese New Year, the Chinese New Year, the Chinese New Year over and over. And then I said it's like Yom Kippur. And then I was really, really excited and grabbed the calendar and I was flipping through it really fast, looking for Yom Kippur. So back then, I had never heard of Yom Kippur. I woke up, I didn't know the Chinese had their own New Year. I thought when I woke up that Yom Kippur was a French word. And so I understand the dream now. If the evil ones are going by the Chinese calendar, the Chinese New Year was February 12th, 2021. If you calculate that date to November 22nd, 23rd, it will be 9 months and 11 days. And November 23rd, they could also look at that as 923. But if they want to go all the way to 923, which is a number that they're always throwing out, then that would be the exact day of the solar eclipse, December 4th. That's exactly 9 months and 23 days from the Chinese New Year. And so in the dream, I said it's like Yom Kippur. So if they're calculating using that calendar, and we're calculating using Yom Kippur of 2028, then the evil ones and us are coming up to the end of our timeline for things to start, for us to leave, and for their whatever they got planned to start. Also, I heard there's this planet or a star supposed to appear with this blood moon November 19th, and I forget what they called it, but I don't even want to say it anyway, because they say that like for thousands of years back, cultures have believed that this star that's going to appear during the blood moon they called it the Satan star. So everything's lining up for us to be out of here. I mean, we're coming down to this timeline, and the last blood moon that could fit in the timeline. I always forget to tell you guys something, but I just mostly wanted to share this amazing word that you get from the numbers, calculating from the crucifixion to November 19th. I mean, what are the odds of that? It's talking about a rapture. about to happen. So, without delay, and we're going to be singing a new song. So, I guess that's all. I'm sure I'll remember something I should have said. But anyway, guys, it's very exciting. Just hang in there. We're almost through. And I'll see you guys really soon. Love you.